Hey guys, Chrono, and I'm bringing to you a really cool deck profile that William made here, and he's got to show it off. I just saw it recently, and what are you playing?
So I'm playing Generators.
Okay, so go ahead and walk me through the deck. Well, first of all, why'd you want to play it?
So Generators, when Mystic Fighters first came out, it was one of the archetypes that kind of got looked over. Everyone wanted to play Dragon Maids because they love their waifus.
Yes.
But then when Eternity Code came out, we got like some new support for it.
Okay.
It's not like tier 1 or anything, but like it's still a really fun rogue deck.
Absolutely.
And so I just wanted to build it because it seemed really fun, and so far I've had a blast playing it.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and walk me through the deck.
So for the deck itself, we're playing the Mekk-knight engine.
Okay. Could you turn those the other way?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
So we're playing the 3 Mekk-knight the Orcus Girsu.
Okay. And why do you like these in there?
So this is my main combo starter.
Okay.
Which I can do a combo after the deck profile here. It helps go through the World Legacy cards.
Okay.
And it helps basically set, like, the main combo we set up VFD pass.
Awesome.
And True King of All Calamities is an amazing play.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
So we play the 3 Girsu.
Okay.
And then to help facilitate that, in order to help search it sometimes, if we get programmed to go second, we play the 3 Purple Nightfall.
Absolutely.
Special summon it for free, banish itself, and then it'll come back as an extra body, and then we get the free search.
Yes.
So that's really good.
Awesome. Okay.
For the Generator monsters themselves are basically bricks.
Okay.
If you draw them and you have no way to summon them, since they're all level 9, you
can't play.
You can't play the game. And that's no fun. So for the Generators, we try and keep our monsters down to a minimum.
Okay.
So in Eternity Code, we did get Lopter.
Okay. Love this card, and this is your main card,
and this is the other normal summon for the deck.
Okay.
So giving the Generators a normal summon was incredible. It also boosts all your monsters by 1,000 during your opponent's turn, and that's amazing.
Awesome.
For the Generator lineup, we play a 1 Mardell.
Okay.
She helps to search your field spell, which the field spell is like the lifeblood in the deck.
Sure.
1 Nidhogg.
Okay.
1 Naglfar. 1 Develgus, and that's just because it's an Earth machine, and so it comes up with World Legacy Monstrosity a little bit.
Okay.
Those are our 4 1-ofs.
Okay.
Play 2 Utgarda. Castle's really good.
So good. What does this card do?
So you quick effect. You contribute 2 Generators and or 2 rocks. Target 1 card on the field. Banish it.
Ooh, and it could be rocks.
And it can be rocks.
Think
You
about
can play
that.
an Adamance
Yeah, that's awesome.
We play a 1 Hela. She's basically a monster reborn.
Okay.
For Generators, and then 2 Har, which is the other new card we got out of Eternity Code.
Right, and what does this do?
He's the 3K beat stick. Quick effect: if your opponent adds a card to their hand, you can make them send 1 monster from their hand or field to the grave, their choice, and then you contribute 2 spellcasters and or Generators. Negate any effect. He's basically
that's awesome. So he's your negate.
Yeah,
awesome,
he's super great.
Okay.
For other monsters, we also got this in Eternity Code. 2 Trias Hierarchia.
Okay. And what's so good about this?
So level
card?
9 fairy, basically from hand or graveyard.
Okay.
Quick effect: tribute 3 fairies, which the tokens you get off your field spell are fairies. Pop a card on the field, draw a card.
Awesome.
It's also a level 9. It's so good.
Awesome.
Best combo with that is your Kujikiri Curse, which is your trade-in. Use that. Ditch that. And then now this is live engraved because it's a quick effect from grave as well.
Nice. That's really good, yeah.
And then last monsters, we play the 1 World Armor. We send that off of the Girsu.
Okay.
And that's part of the main combo as well.
Yeah.
And then we play 2 Ash because Ash is
Right,
Ash.
it's just too good not to have. Totally get it.
For spells and traps, we play the 3 boss stage. Like I said, this is the lifeblood of the deck.
Absolutely.
I love this card. If you don't have this card, you lose.
And this is the most expensive card of the deck, correct?
For the Generator card,
yes. Okay.
And
it runs about 15, I believe.
Roughly, yeah. We also play 3 boss fight.
Okay.
I'll find the 3rd one here.
And why is this so good?
So this activates the boss stage from the deck.
Okay.
And then your opponent draws a card. And because they draw a card, boss stage effect activates. You get to summon a monster.
Giving you your search as well. Awesome.
We play 1 boss quest. That's just another way to search your
the field spell.
or and also boss fight, which is pretty good.
Oh, that is good.
We play 1 boss room. If your opponent
Okay.
responds or tries to respond to a Generaider card effect, you can chain this to make their effect become both players draw 1.
Oh, nice.
So
And then you get your effect off the field spell.
Yep.
Nice.
It's effectively a negate without being a negate.
Okay, okay.
And then that's it for the Generaider cards.
Okay.
We play 2 Kujikiri Curse because it's trade-in for level 9s.
Right.
Draw power for the deck.
Sure.
1 Terraforming to get to the boss stage.
Sure.
Mandatory in any deck
Makes
that plays a
sense.
field spell. 1 World Legacy Secession.
Oh, so good.
Also part of the combo off of Lib. We play 3 World Legacy Monstrosity. This helps set up VFD. It's really, really good.
Oh, really? Okay, we're going to have to walk through that.
1 World Legacy Awakens. Just another target to set off Lib if you need to. It's also
Okay.
searchable off the World Armor. And then 3 Imperms because it's
just too good, yeah.
It's a hand trap that cannot be hit by Called by the Grave.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so go ahead and show us your extra deck now.
Yeah, so for the extra deck, we play for the rank 9s, 1 Infinitrack Earth Slicer,
So good.
1 9 Lives Cat.
Now, why do you play that? I'm curious. I've seen
So-
other players do the same
So
thing.
Hela, your monster Reborn. Reborn's monsters from the grave. And so 9 Lives Cat says that your monsters that are brought back from the grave cannot be targeted.
Oh.
And so by bringing them
okay,
back,
gotcha.
they cannot be targeted. Also,
Nice,
it's got a
nice.
3,300 butt. Which is
Okay,
pretty big.
right. Yeah, absolutely. That's nice defense.
Also play
You too.
the 1 Jormungandr,
Yep, great card because it's level 9s.
2 VFDs
Yeah,
because
True
it's great,
Kings of Calamities is so good.
and 1 Interblathnier.
Now, why do you play this one? I've
So the
seen other players do that
Interblathnier,
too.
it's got 4 different effects, and you can activate 1 of them per turn. You
Okay.
can banish a card your opponent controls, non-targeting.
Oh, nice.
Banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard, or banish the top cards of your opponent's deck face up.
Okay, gotcha.
So you can just get a banish a free card.
Okay.
And you can do that once per turn.
Okay.
We also play the Trish Fusion.
Oh, nice.
That's
okay.
that's also part of the combo. It basically helps facilitate getting the VFD out. And then for the links, play 1 Link Karibo, 1 Link Cross,
Oh, yeah.
1 Lib, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 IP.
Good for disruption. Yeah, that
And then
card's
for
so
your
good.
3s, you got a
Yeah.
Unicorn, a BLS Link.
Oh, yeah.
All your monsters are over level 7, so
Yeah.
it's super easy to make this card live.
Okay.
And then 1 access code talker to just push for game.
Sure, sure. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into your side deck.
Well, you know what
Side deck, this kind of changes.
Okay.
Today,
You can actually tell.
I'm playing 2 Heavy Storm Duster.
Okay.
Salad is an incredibly good deck in the format right now. And if you go first and you set this, and then they set their traps,
Yes.
in phase, just
Yeah,
pop them.
you just
you're
pop
good to
them.
go.
So smart. Very good
2
thing.
Called by.
Yep.
Called by just helps get rid of Ash. This deck searches so much.
Yep.
Ash just kills this deck. Also Valor, if your Gearsuit gets Valored, that sucks. So
Yeah.
Called by is really important there.
Okay.
We play 2 Dark Rulers.
Yeah, so good. I love this card, so you get to play.
Yeah. The Adamantimator deck says that, you can't play the game, so this makes it to where you can play the game.
Absolutely.
We play 3 Lightning Storm because it's an amazing card.
Yeah, such a good card.
Such an amazing card.
That's a cool
We
one.
play 2 Nibiru
Uh-huh.
because combo decks are a thing.
Yep,
and it's
absolutely they
really,
are.
really good. And then we play a Sanctum package of artifacts, 3
Yes.
Sanctums.
And this is so
One
good for stopping your opponent
Stopping-
for special summoning.
Stopping
yeah.
the
That's
extra deck
huge,
is
yes.
super important.
Okay, so let's go ahead and now we'll go through some combos.
Yeah, so the main combo, and shout outs to MST.TV, they're a YouTube channel.
Okay.
That's where I got most of the inspiration for this deck from.
Okay.
Tom Box there, he laid everything out, and it really works.
Awesome. awesome.
So basically, if you draw Gearsuit, you have full combo.
Okay.
So
you draw this.
Normal summon
Yeah.
Gearsuit.
Uh-huh.
Gearsuit effect to send a World Legacy monster to grave.
Okay.
Target is always going to be the only one in deck. Send World Armor to
And
grave.
you never want to draw into that, right?
No, if you draw in a World Armor, you're kind of screwed.
Okay.
So you send World Armor, and then you control no other cards, so you make a token on both sides of the field.
Okay.
Both players get a token. They're level 1
Okay.
Dark Machines.
Okay.
You link your token
Maybe some others.
into Link Karibo,
Okay.
It's so hard to find people that want to come off of these.
and then you link 2
Uh-huh.
into one of the best cards
Going in the
to
deck.
come out in the last couple months.
Okay.
Lib.
Now,
When-
why do you like this card
So
so much?
Lib,
Yeah.
one, I'm an Orcus player, so I
Oh,
love
gotcha.
Orcus.
Okay. Okay.
But you summon her, and then you get to set a World Legacy spell or trap from your deck. Set
Oh.
Secession.
Okay, gotcha.
Succession effect, target,
I've always had this feeling that
World
one
Armor?
day-
World Armor summon, World Armor effect to search another World Legacy card.
Okay.
You add Monstrosity. World Legacy Monstrosity to your hand. From here, you link the lib off
First.
into one of the most broken cards we currently have.
Yes, that Link Cross. Oh, yeah.
Link Cross
know-
Chain Link 2,
I
Lib
know
Chain Link
somebody that
1.
might wanna
Okay.
come off
Link
that
Cross
might
gives
wanna-
you 2 tokens.
He's a blue eye. He has a
Right.
tattoo of blue eyes.
Wow,
Love the
yeah.
tokens, by the
And
way.
then
And
Lib
that's the only
shuffles
thing
one
that's
card on the
like
field back into the deck
Oh,
when you use
nice.
Link material. So you get
Okay.
rid of your
Yeah,
opponent's
I
token,
put him
so
right
that's
on
gone.
English one.
And then from there, Link Karibo effect Engrave. You can't link these tokens away because of Link Cross,
Right.
but you can tribute it with Link Karibo. From
Okay.
there, you leave Link Karibo, you tribute 3 monsters with different names, and you go into the Trish Fusion.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Then, World Legacy Monstrosity, target the Trish, and you always want to summon Har and Mardell.
Oh, that's great. Because then that gives you the field spell,
Mardell
right?
Search,
Yeah.
You get the field spell.
Awesome. Awesome.
Activate the field spell,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, most avid blue eyes player I remember.
overlay the Mardell and the Trish
Yeah.
Right, because you've got the field spell now.
into Jormungandr.
Nice.
Jormungandr
You can
effect,
pull out whatever.
detach.
Uh-huh.
Both players draw a card.
Yes, and
Both
then-
players attach one to it. They drew a card. Har effect, make them send a monster.
Nice.
And then they drew a card. So boss stage effect, summon any other level 9.
That is
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what it is. Most times I just go into Naglfar.
Why do you go into this one?
It's just, so I never really summon Naglfar to attack with it unless I'm
Okay.
attacking for game. Because
Okay, so
it is
you do summon it in
3100.
defense typically?
With boss
Or no?
stage you have to.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
to. Gotcha.
Boss stage says you
Okay.
have to.
Okay.
It's just one that I don't really use for anything else, so I
Okay.
just summon it.
LOB
Okay.
And then
Zodiac.
from there,
Oh, and then you go
into
into True
the
King.
other two, True King in defense mode,
Nice.
and then you
Like
pass
the
turn.
lowest is
And then
plus
they can't play.
Okay.
Yeah. So then
Nice.
on their standby phase, you can True King.
And then you,
can
get your
also,
token effect too.
Yeah, so you can also special summon another.
And a
From
secret
here,
Danger Thunderbird. I don't
depending
know
on what
now.
you know, if you're able to get the full combo off, I would probably summon Nidhogg, which is the
Okay.
one that prevents special summons. So
Gotcha.
you can tribute the Nidhogg and the token that you get off that
Yeah.
to negate a special summon if they are able to special summon.
Okay.
But that's basically the
it's
full
up to the
combo for that way to do
Keep my
it.
Nimrod stuff to-
All right, so okay, so I'm back and with William here, and I wanted to showcase some of the tech that he used today. So, what were some things that you were able to do with some of your cards that you
So it didn't come up today, but
Oh, okay.
a friend of mine plays Adamanticators, and that's one of the 2 best decks in the format.
Yeah.
So not a lot of people play the Infinitrack Earth Slicer.
had?
But against Adamanticators, it's really good because a lot of people put Block Dragon in defense. and
Yes, to protect it.
Yeah, to protect it. It's got 3k defense. This says 3100 attack, so
Nice.
it beats over it no matter what. It's super easy to make with all your level 9s in the deck.
Okay.
But it has an effect that when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, that monster becomes attached to this.
And
So-
this is huge because then Block Dragon doesn't get its effect.
exactly, since Block Dragon never hits Grave, Block Dragon doesn't get its effect, they don't get a search. And Block Dragon is the most broken card in Emancipator.
Awesome.
Which is why it's a ban-worthy
Oh,
card.
absolutely.
So yeah, that's one of the techs.
Okay, and then how did you get rid of Mystic Mind today with the
Yeah.
crazy amount of monsters you have on
So
the field?
my board looks somewhat similar to this.
Okay.
I mean, these had materials on them, but it was basically that, and I had a couple random monsters on board.
Okay.
I think, actually, it was pretty much just this.
Okay.
So I had 4 monsters on board. And he had Mystic Mine, and then he summoned Ad Ignister Wind Pegasus.
Okay.
So he had a monster, and then he killed one of my monsters, so then I had 4. So on my
Okay.
turn, I linked 3 into a Nightmare Unicorn, and then no effect, obviously, since Mystic Mine's on field, I can't affect.
Right.
Then I linked 4 into Access Code Talker. At this point, we both had a monster on field, so
Right.
effects were live. So because I used Unicorn, Access Code became 5300, and then from there, I used its effect, banish 1 attribute, pop the Mystic Mine, and then I had a light monster engraved. It was probably...
Link Cross.
It's probably a Link Cross or Lib. One of these 2 were engraved. So I banished a light, and then I popped his monster, and then I swung for 53.
Wow.
I ended up losing that game,
But still,
because,
what a way to
yeah.
pop the Mystic Mine. That is awesome.
Invoked Purgatrio was a huge issue for me today.
Me too.
It hurt quite a lot, but I did make him work for his win.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're going to lose, that's the way to do it, is to at least make them work for it a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, William, for doing the deck profile.
Thank you.
Wait for your next challenge. I know that you'll be back.